before this video begins, you can see any of the specific power-ups by clicking one of the annotations right here. Thanks, and enjoy. Hello there YouTube, what is up? My name is SlothBPLS back again, and today I'm going to be covering the new game mode in Rocket League, Rumble. Rumble is an unranked playlist that is like regular Rocket League, but with power-ups. Every 10 seconds that the 5-minute timer is running, you get a new power-up that lasts for different amounts of time. The first power-up that we get is Spikes, which makes the ball stick to your car until either the ball is hit or select abilities are used. The next ability that we're given is Grappling Hook, which sends you flying, albeit slowly, towards the ball. Our next power-up has been named Haymaker, and it simply punches the ball powerfully in whichever direction the ball is facing. We now have Tornado, arguably the best support power-up. This sends both enemies and the ball flying in the air, spiraling on top of you, and can be very annoying at times. Next is Swapper, very self-explanatory. It teleports you and an enemy in both position, orientation, and speed. Coming in at the 6th position is Disruptor. This sends an enemy driving uncontrollably away, but also gives them 100 boost. Now we have Freezer, which freezes the ball wherever it is until someone hits it or after a few short seconds. Then is Power Hitter, or Strong Arm as I have dubbed it, which is a one-hit demolition and also sends the ball flying away. The penultimate power-up is Plunger, which brings the ball towards you in a fast and short motion. Side note, I forgot Magnet, which is basically the same thing, but for a longer period of time, shorter range, and is less powerful. Finally, the last power-up, the Boot. This is much like the Haymaker, only with players instead. Now I'm going to go over the 3 most overpowered and the centered power-ups. The most overpowered by far are Spikes, as only half the power-ups work on it, and the maneuverability of the ball is just too much. The next, I would say, is Grappling Hook, because it isn't cancelled out at any time during the animation, letting you block or score basically anything. Third place goes to Power Hitter, because of the multiplier of power that you're given with it. The best kit for defense, I would have to say, is either Haymaker because of its clearing ability, or Freezer so that you can stop almost anything. The most support-centered is either Tornado or Disruptor because of its ability to hinder enemies, but Tornado is better to make passing plays. The most strikers-centered is either Spike or Grappling Hook, as aforementioned. Now, this was my very first scripted video, so I would really appreciate it if you could either give me feedback, whether it be positive or negative, or just leave a comment. Thanks, and until next time, this is SlothBPLS, out. So the boot locks onto players, and when you press use, they go flying.